organic, unpredictable, unknown, lovely, beautiful, a sense of fulfillment. This is part of the pleasures of life and not the chores of life.
Coming up on Daily Iowan TV, a terrorist threat comes from a University of Iowa student. And later, Obamacare, a vote today to repeal the bill.
We take a look at a standout on the baseball team, and I give you my thoughts on the NFL draft.
We're finally getting a break from the rain. Find out more in weather.
All that more is coming your way. Daily Iowan TV starts now. Good morning and thanks for tuning in to Daily Iowan TV. I'm Noah Gowdy. University of Iowa student Solomon Altamimi has been charged with a threat of terrorism. Last Friday, Altamimi asked to make a speech at UI's upcoming graduation ceremony. After being denied, he threatened to bring a gun to the graduation. This isn't the first time Altamimi has allegedly threatened to do this. Reports show that Altamimi made the same threats in 2016. Threatening to commit terrorism is a Class D felony that can result in as much as 5 years of prison time. Altamimi is in custody and is facing other charges. Later today, the House may vote again on whether to change and replace Obamacare. Republicans believe they have enough votes to pass the bill. On Wednesday, House leaders lobbied to lawmakers for nearly 11 hours about passing the new health care reform bill. House leaders said the plan to put the bill later today, but only if it could pass. If passed, the bill could take health insurance from 24 million people by 2026. Democrats are arguing that the proposed bill is too extreme. The All for One, One Community, One Bond campaign is currently trying to approve a $191.5 million bond for the Iowa City Community School District. If approved, the bond would help fund overcrowded Iowa City schools. Financial aid would be provided to 20 projects on the list for the school's district's 10-year master facility plan. The plan will need over 60% of the votes to pass. This will cut the tax rate for the school district from $14.96 to $13.98. The bond will be put to a vote on September 12th. Last night, a candlelight vigil was held in the memory of two University of Iowa students who died this semester. Sean Wu and Camille Jakowski passed away just a couple weeks between one another. Wu and Jakowski were both members of Greek life organizations on campus. The vigil was organized by the Interfraternity Council in their honor. Crowds of UI students and members of the Iowa City community attended the vigil at the IMU amphitheater. The two deaths come as a shock to the Iowa City community. April has always been one of the craziest months since the weather is changing. It will be storming one day and clear skies the next. Walking around campus unsure, I see a lot of people waiting in line for the bus just in case it's going to start raining. Daily Iowan's Haley Van Dyke reports on those true heroes that are driving those golden buses.
Spring isn't an easy month to know if it's going to rain, snow, or shine bright, but your campus drivers will have your back through any type of weather. The Iowa City campus has been a gem for not only the University of Iowa students, but also the general public. There is no fare and also provides a complimentary demand for people with disabilities as well as a response service called the Bionic Bus. Campus drivers have to deal with not just weather, but figuring out new routes to take due to construction or collisions, and that's the dispatcher's job.
Basically, we just make sure that the day-to-day functions of CAN bus are running as they're supposed to be running. And so for the bionic passengers, which are the paratransit passengers, we make sure that their rides are scheduled properly and get to them on time and get them to where they need to be on time.
Not sure when the next bus will come? You can download the app Bongo to give you all the location stops and schedule times. The buses run Monday through Sunday from 6:30 in the morning to 12:30 at night. I took a trip over to the campus barn to give my own scoop to see how these golden buses run.
All right, so today I have Mitch with me, and he's going to show me what it's like to be a campus driver. Mitch, you ready?
I'm looking forward to it.
All right, let's go.
So in here, here's your driver's area right here. Some things that the drivers use that you may see are the counters. You might hear that every time you get on the bus. What we use for that is to count the number of people that get on the bus at that location. We use those count totals to determine, is this effective service? Do we need more buses here? That's how we allocate our resources, is based on those numbers.
The campus drivers live by 3 main words: safety, service, and schedule. This way they are making sure that during any weather conditions, they have these 3 words to remind themselves that they are doing their best to prioritize safety. I'm reporter Haley Van Dyke, Daily Iowan Television.
The weather seems to be clearing up, and I'm joined now by Alexis Tansey in the weather studio. Alexis, what is it looking like for the rest of today and going into this weekend?
Thanks, Noah. May has begun, but it has not felt like it lately with the cold temperatures we've been having. Looking outside this morning, skies are sunny with temperatures of about 47 degrees. Temperatures will rise to the low 60s this afternoon and evening, and the skies will be cloudy. Tomorrow morning, the sun will shine with temperatures in the upper 40s. Let's check out the 6-day extended forecast to see what the rest of the week looks like. Friday afternoon is looking to have temperatures in the mid-60s with sunny skies. The sun will stick around for Saturday with temperatures of about 65 degrees. The weather on Sunday will be about the same with sun and temperatures in the mid to upper 60s. Heading into finals week on Monday, temperatures will be in the low 70s with mostly cloudy skies. Tuesday, the skies will be partly cloudy with temperatures remaining in the low 70s. And on Wednesday, there will be a 60% chance of thunderstorms, but temperatures will be in the mid 70s. That's all I have here in the weather studio. Noah, back to you.
Thanks, Alexis. Starting this Thursday, Hampshire will be open throughout the season, whether as a performance or not. Students and local residents can get Stanley's Cafe's food and beverages for sale. People can see the night view while eating and staying with their friends.
I really enjoy the food here. It's really fascinating and delicious, and it's the week before finals, so I could relax myself and enjoy the people around here, and it's good to know new people and hang around. It's really a good experience.
Thursday nights at Hampshire will start tonight from 5 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. and run until June 29th. This week, events are being held at the University of Iowa Theater Building for the Iowa New Play Festival. Here's Rachel Valentine with more on this story.
Iowa New Play Festival was created nearly 40 years ago by the University of Iowa Department of Theater Arts. The center of the festival is the producing, reading, and analyzing of the new creative scripts from the Iowa Playwrights Workshop.
This is our culmination throughout the year. We present new works written by our graduates from the Playwrights Workshop. So we have 4 full productions that we're doing this week, and then 6 readings throughout the week, including our undergraduate playwright workshop on Wednesday.
This historic theater building has hosted many famous actors and actresses, such as Gene Wilder, who was in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and Tennessee Williams, who wrote A Streetcar Named Desire. Students can play various roles in the Iowa New Play Festival.
I'm one of the undergraduate playwrights, and we all get like little 10-minute snippets tomorrow, actually. And it's just a great opportunity for like new work to be like exposed.
This year's festival is dedicated to David Shaw, a former theater professor for the University of Iowa who passed away on July 12th of 2016. Reporting from the theater building, I'm Rachel Valentine with Daily Iowan TV.
On Tuesday, the Iowa City Community School District sent a note to parents in response to the popular new Netflix show, 13 Reasons Why. The show talks about teenage bullying and suicide. In the note, the school assured parents they have counselors and resources available to students who may be struggling with these issues. The letter also included links to mental health websites and provided information on suicide prevention. With the school year coming to an end, spring sports are starting to wrap up. Let's toss it over to Colin Murphy in the sports studio to find out more.
Thanks, Noah. Yeah, like you said, spring sports are certainly wrapping up. Some seasons will end as they conclude, but some teams move on to the conference tournaments. The Iowa baseball team is currently tied for 3rd in the Big Ten. A big reason for the Hawks' strong season is the addition of power hitter Jake Adams.
Iowa baseball welcomed in several new athletes this season, none of which hit harder than first baseman Jake Adams. Jake had an unusual journey that led him to Dwayne Banks Field. He was originally committed to play baseball at the University of North Dakota until the Fighting Hawks were forced to eliminate their baseball program due to budget cuts. However, Jake Adams' baseball career was far from over. Jake went on to play 2 years at the junior college level at DMAC, where he was an All-American, and that's where he caught the attention of Iowa. And now Adams is the Hawks' strongest power hitter.
Iowa, isn't known for their power in the last couple of years. So bringing this power to Iowa is something that I've cherished a little bit, and I know the fans really appreciate it. So it's kind of cool to bring that to here.
Jake leads the Big Ten in slugging percentage and in home runs. Adams' 16 home runs are tied for 6th most nationally. He credits his hitting abilities to his mindset at the plate.
Go up there and think middle of the field. And a lot of these pitchers throwing a lot of off speed to me, so I just got to sit back and get a good swing off, and home runs come just like that.
Jake is in his junior year, and with the quality of his season so far, it's unsure whether he'll be back at Dwayne Banks playing for Iowa next season.
He's not only one of the best power, he's a really good hitter, all around hitter, and it'd be great to have him back another year. But odds of that happening with the season he's having probably isn't good. So we're all really trying to enjoy the time we do have him.
Adams is 8 runs off the Iowa single-season home run record. Reporting for Iowa Baseball, this has been Lucy Rodine for Daily Iowan TV Sports.
Adams and the rest of the Hawkeyes will be back in action this weekend when they take on Big Ten opponent Michigan State in East Lansing. While the softball team has had a tough season this year, one pitcher's performance has been a positive outlook for the team.
While the 2017 softball season is nearing the end, senior pitcher Shayla Starkenberg has had a season to remember. So far, Starkenberg has had 6 games with only allowing 3 hits or less against opposing teams. Head coach Marla Looper talks about how Shayla's pitching ability can be dangerous for a hitter.
Off speed's an important pitch, especially with a pitcher that's got good movement, and she does. She throws a nice changeup, and if she can stay consistent with it and keep it down in the zone, it's beneficial. If it gets elevated, we can get in some trouble, but when she keeps the ball down, mixing speeds, it makes it pretty much treacherous for a hitter. And
we worked really well in between innings to adjust little things. Shayla kept the ball down, worked her changeup a lot.
Yeah, I put a lot of effort in my change this year. I know in the past that I really haven't had that pitch, and so that was one of the pitches that this year I wanted to be dominant with.
While the senior has done great pitching this season, she can't give all of the credit to herself. 5 out of the last 6 games, Iowa's defense has held opposing teams to 3 runs or less. With the defense's ability to make clutch plays at the end of games, it makes it easier for Shayla on the mound.
Yeah, defense was outstanding. At the very end there, Chip with a double play, and then Katie Taylor making that ground out. Just 2 great plays to end the game like this.
One thing that is certain for next year is whoever takes over Shayla's spot will have big shoes to fill. Reporting from outside Bob Pearl Field, this has been Zachary Lohman with Daily Iowan TV Sports.
With only 3 games left in the regular season, Shayla looks to finish off the season strong. Iowa track and field standout Aaron Mallett was named the Big Ten Track and Field Athlete of the Week yesterday. Mallett won his first ever white flag event in the 110-meter hurdles at the Drake Relays April 29th. Mallett's time of 13:47 is the best in the Big Ten and 4th nationally. Well, today marks 1 week since the NFL draft, and Hawkeye fans are definitely pleased with the amount of players that were drafted, but not all fans are happy. This may not be Chicago, but I have definitely noticed there are a lot of Bear fans in the area. And if they're like me, they are not happy with the Bears. With the 3rd pick in the draft, the Bears traded that pick, 2 third-round picks, and a 4th rounder to move to the 2nd slot and take Mitchell Trubisky of North Carolina. To me, this trade makes no sense. Desmond King falling to the 5th round was a surprise, but this takes the cake. The Bears just signed Mike Glennon to a 3-year, $45 million contract, but they draft the quarterback. I'm not too sure mortgaging your entire draft for Trubisky was the best move. I hope Trubisky's good, but if he isn't, then Ryan Pace just cost himself a job. Make sure you tune in tomorrow as we take a look at a set of brothers that were almost destined to be Hawkeyes. Noah, back to you.
Thanks, Colin. The Iowa City Farmers Market kicked off its season yesterday. Starting this week, the market will be open every Wednesday and Saturday at the Chauncey Swan Ramp. Many items are available for purchase, including fresh fruits, vegetables, and baked goods. Stick with Daily Iowan TV for details on upcoming farmers markets this season. And that's it for this edition of Daily Iowan TV. Be sure to check out our website, dailyiowan.com, and tune in every morning at 8:30 a.m. And don't forget to pick up your copy of the Daily Iowan. Thanks for watching, and have a great day, Iowa City.